Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us for our coffee chat. Today, we are going to learn about Girls on the Run programming. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Heidi and Narisha.
Hello, I'm Heidi Kuchenberger, and I am the director on Girls on the Run Central Kentucky.
And Narisha Howard, program manager. Thank you all for your time today.
Yeah, thank you all for letting us share a little bit about the program. I have a presentation that I just put a couple slides together to talk a little bit about the programming. And I think if you can't see it, please let me know. But I shared my screen, so hopefully it's coming through. Are we good? Okay, awesome. All right, we will get started. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna get here. There we go. All right. Just to talk a little bit about Girls on the Run. Girls on the Run inspires girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident using a fun, experience-based curriculum which creatively integrates running. Our program started here in Lexington in 2009. We had two teams complete the program, 26 girls. We piggybacked off of another 5K. At the end of the program, the girls participate in a 5K event. We participated with the YMCA on a small 5K event, but now we have grown. We have outgrown Lexington. We now serve 24 counties in Central Kentucky. Over 14,000 girls have participated in the program in the last 15 years. And we are really excited about continuing to grow the program and bring the program to more sites within Lexington and within Fayette County Public Schools. So who we are obviously a nonprofit, and we work with girls, and we want to change the lives of girls in 3rd through 8th grade. We have two programs, a Girls on the Run program, which serves our 3rd through 5th grade girls, and then a Heart and Soul program, which serves our 6th through 8th grade girls. Both programs run exactly the same. They are both 8-week programming, and they meet twice a week for 75 minutes. The curriculum is just written for the different level of girls and the different maturity levels between elementary school and middle school. As I mentioned, our program is 8 weeks long. We have a fall season and a spring season. We're in the process right now of wrapping up our fall season. And we'll move into our spring season probably in mid-February is when we normally start, and try to wrap that up by the end of April before it gets crazy with end of the school year. The curriculum is 75 to 90 minutes long each lesson. It's twice a week. We have a curriculum binder that we provide to each one of our teams, it has all of the lessons, everything that you need to present the lessons within the binders. The teams are normally somewhere between 8 to 16 girls. And then as part of the programming, it's usually broken down into 3 different kind of sections. Our first couple of weeks, it's really getting comfortable with yourself, learning to love yourself, learning to be comfortable in your emotions, how to handle your emotions. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be mad, and how we can help and work on those. And then we move into our second section of the programming, where we kind of talk about how to be a good friend, how to pick good friends, how to work with a team. And then our last section of the curriculum talks a lot about serving the community and being grateful for what we have. So every team at the end of the curriculum comes together and creates a small team project as a community service project. And we really like to let the girls kind of plan that and execute that on their own. And then at the end of the programming, every lesson throughout the 8 weeks, the 16 lessons, every lesson includes a physical portion to the workout or to the lesson. And it's a workout that gets the girls active and moving. They might be walking, running, playing games to get them moving. I'm just excited about building towards a 5K. So at the conclusion of the program, we host a Girls on the Run 5K. Our December 5K is December 7th this year. It's actually our 15th anniversary. We're having a big birthday party with cupcakes and lots of fun. And then our spring one will be towards the end of April. We don't have that exact date yet. But we bring all of the girls from all of the teams, and they come together and participate in the 5K. We really want that to be like a day of celebration, a day to celebrate the girls and have fun with their families. So we have colored hairspray, face painting, photo booths. bracelet making, just stuff that there's a DJ, just to encourage the girls and have fun and celebrate what they've accomplished over the last 8 weeks of the programming. And then talk a little bit. As I mentioned, our programming, we've had almost 750 girls participate in 2024, or I'm sorry, throughout 2024, that's our spring and our fall season. We exceeded our numbers this fall and have 400 girls that are going to be participating in our 5K in December this year. So we're really excited about that. And then we'll pick back up again in spring for our spring season. And then our spring date will be in April. We're still finalizing all of those right now. Kind of how to get started and how to bring Girls on the Run to your location. As I mentioned, there's 2 seasons. So we have a September through December fall season, and then we have a spring season, which is our February through April. We have both Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul curriculum available during both of those seasons. We provide everything that you need for the programming. So we provide the curriculum, we provide coaches training. If we have a coach's bag, so anything, if you need poster board or markers or anything you need to present the lessons, we have those available and we provide those to you. One thing we like to do at the start of every one of our lessons is make sure the girls have a healthy snack. So we make sure that there are funds available to get snacks or provide snacks so the girls have snacks at each lesson. If there is a need for a girl, maybe they don't have the means to get necessary running shoes, we work with local running stores here in Lexington to make sure that we can get them appropriate shoes, get them fitted so they have the right type of shoes as well. Our goal is to make sure that the programming is very easy and seamless for our volunteers to present because we know everyone is very busy. We need at least 2 volunteers at each practice to help lead the curriculum. And we provide all the materials and all of the training, anything you would need. We also try to help find volunteers to help at the sites as well. We have some really great relationships with UK and Transy and other local businesses and colleges that want to come and volunteer and work with the girls. One thing that we don't have the ability to do is transport the girls home. So we normally like to host practices at school right after school. That just makes it a little bit easier to catch the girls before they leave for the day. So usually practices run around whenever school gets out for 75 minutes. You don't need a track to host Girls on the Run. That's always a big question. And you don't need to be a runner to be a coach for Girls on the Run. You just really need to have a desire to inspire and want to help the girls. We like to have an indoor space available for the girls just in case it's raining or snowing, so they can do some things indoors. And that can be a classroom or a hallway. We have lots of fun indoor activities to kind of get their heart rate up. And then an outdoor space can be a parking lot. It can be, a part of the playground, a sidewalk, whatever's really available for the team to work with. Part of our programming is something our board is very passionate about. There is a $160 registration fee per girl to participate in the program, and that covers all of the programming. The girls receive, if they need shoes, they receive shoes, they receive a program shirt, they get all of the materials throughout the 8 weeks, the healthy snacks. They have entry into the 5K. In addition to that, they get the 5K, everything at the 5K, a 5K shirt, medal, all of the 5K in party environment things that we do there. But one thing that our board is very passionate about is making sure that any girl that wishes to participate in the program has the opportunity to do so without any type of financial constraint. So we offer a sliding scale. It's just based on your family size and income. You just circle where you are on that scale, and that's what a family would pay. And that goes anywhere from a 0% registration fee, $0, all the way up in like $20 increments up into the $160. So that is something that is our board's very passionate about, making sure that that's not a constraint. So I don't want anyone to feel like, wow, $160, that wouldn't work out for our families. We will work with you. We will find a way to make sure that girls can participate in the program. Sorry, I like to talk a lot about the program. I'm very passionate about it. So I should take a moment. If anyone has any questions or anything they'd like to ask about the programming, I'd be more than happy to answer those.
I want to say that I got to be a coach, both at Dixie and then later at Lansdowne Elementary. And I can't say enough good things about it. I know Tiffany Runyon is on here and she has been a coach as well. But please ask questions, guys, if this is something you think you might be interested in.
Yes. I would love to just give a plug too for Girls on the Run. It's truly such an incredible organization. I've coached now for 14-ish years, and now I get a pleasure of serving on the board as well. And it is just talk about an organization that truly has the best interest of girls in mind, not only physically, but with more importantly, like the social emotional aspect. And when they say they truly won't let the cost of the program be a hindrance, they truly do. As a coordinator, I actually would set aside some money to provide scholarships for girls. So they are a vendor with Fayette County as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. So I'd have parents do the sliding scale and then set aside some monies to just ensure that at a high need school that cost wasn't a hindrance. And they are just so accommodating with providing anything and everything you need. And the feedback from girls, even girls that when they signed up, I was like, I don't know if they're going to like it. They are not like girls that really like to move and be active. At the end of the season, they loved it and didn't want the season to end. So again, I love to talk about this organization as well. I can't say enough good things about it. So
Thank you, Tiffany.
mhm.
So we had a question in the chat. How would a school go about signing up to participate as a site?
Great question. I just switched over to our last slide, which has our website. You are more than welcome to go to our website, and there's a application there to just sign up your site, or even easier, you can email me, and I can send my email out as well, or if you don't already have that, or actually we can put it in the chat right now too, can't we? And you can just email me and we can get you set up. We are more than happy to work. As Tiffany said, we will be accommodating and help work with anyone to get everything set up.
I apologize if I missed maybe the first part of it. Is there a minimum number of girls to be at a school site to be in the club? And is there a cap or a maximum? So is there an ideal number that you're looking for in grades 3 through 5?
That's a great question. We like to say with 2 volunteers, we like to have 8 to 16 girls. If you have 3 volunteers, we could go up to 21 girls. But I will say we've had lots, especially at schools that are new to Girls on the Run. Families may not be aware of it or sure what they're signing up for. So we've had lots of teams that started with 4 to 6 girls. And after the first lesson, girls go back and talk to their friends. And then that grows from there. So we normally allow girls to continue to join through the 4th lesson. So that's something that you can also keep in mind as well.
And it's a 1-hour commitment, say after school, say from like at our elementary school from 3 to 4. Is that typical, ideal, what you're looking for?
Each lesson is 75 minutes.
Sorry about that. Yep, I remember. Thanks.
So what do you ask us to do?
So if you're interested in hosting the program, you can go ahead and reach out to me and I can help you get everything you need. Basically, a site would just we need at least 2 volunteers to help lead the programming. And we provide all of the curriculum and the materials and the training you would need on the programming. We also have a way to register the girls, so we can bring paper forms. We can get paper forms to you, or we have an online version that folks can go out and register the girls as well. We have marketing materials that we can provide to send home if you use Dojo or email, or ways to communicate with the families to give them some more information about the programming as well.
For the coaching part, because if someone has never done it before,
Yes. As a coach, we provide all of the training you would need. We have some online modules you can take. And I will say, from being a coach in the past as well, the programming it's written so it's very easy. It's like you say this now, and it's written fairly simple. So you just need to kind of review it the night before as well. But we provide all of the training about the background of the programming, as well through online training as well as an in-person training. And I'm sure Tiffany, you could probably speak to that. Tiffany's been a coach for 14 years, so she's lots of experience with the curriculum over the years.
Yeah, the curriculum is incredibly easy to follow. It's literally like if you didn't have an opportunity to look at it in advance, which you definitely want to do just so you're prepared, but you could go through it verbatim and it tells you exactly what to say. The in-person training, there it walks you through it. There's even like a sample where you act as if you're participants and would kind of lead you through a part of the of what a lesson would look like and feel like. But it really is a very easy program to implement. I really I don't know how else to say it. I kind of wish we could almost like walk them through a lesson now because I'm like, it's so easy. And it's just really meaningful. I mean, every lesson starts the same way. You do a warm up, you do an introductory to the topic of the day. It's health, as Heidi said earlier, like healthy habits, self-esteem, friendship skills, just really like hot topics. And then there's an actual like workout part of the lesson, and then you wrap it up. And so it all kind of ties together through it. And so it just really goes very seamlessly.
Also, you do not have to be a runner to coach. I think that's
Yes,
important.
correct. Yes.
But you get
And
you get to train with them.
Yes.
The end will be a celebration for both you and the girls.
Yes. And the girls don't have to be runners either. Some of the people that were on my team that were probably the least active were the most involved, and I feel like probably got even the most out of it. So just know in advance. I'll share a little story from this last season. We ended the spring season at the Kroger Field. That was where the end of the season 5K was. And one of my special friends, that was one that I was worried about whether or not she would like it because she was a third grader, and just this typically wasn't something that I felt like she would love, but I was so glad that she participated. And I actually like asked her to join because I knew it would be good for her in terms of the topics that we covered. It took us probably every ounce, every minute of the entirety of the 5K time together. We were probably one of the last people crossing Kroger Field. And her mom was waiting for her on Kroger Field, which is where the race ended. And the student was in tears, the mom was in tears, and was just like, I'm so proud of you, baby. And they all got these big medals. And it's those moments, in my opinion, not only are the topics, but those moments make this program so incredibly special, because that student was so proud of herself. And she would never have participated in something like that had this not been offered for her. So it's just a really special organization in what they can offer, and the things and way they make students feel, and parents as well. And families can be running buddies, by the way, too. So parents can come, they can be running buddies, they can help throughout the season. So they would just need to make sure we had background checks. But sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, you're great, Tiffany. You're catching all the things I'm missing. So thank you.
Thank you both so much for sharing. And Tiffany, thank you for hopping on and giving that perspective as a longtime coach. Any other questions for the good of the group? All right. Thank you both. I appreciate you taking the time, and thanks for all your work with Girls on the Run.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the
Appreciate it.
opportunity. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Everybody, have a good day.